Okay, so this is cabin number 5. It is in the Oakmont area. Right off to your left over here is the dance hall. To the right about a mile is the dam and the swimming area. All right, so a little recessed area for your shoes or your speakers. Then you have a little closet. They give you a broom. You do get a couch, Adriatic chairs. You do get a desk. There is heating. I'll give you that in a second. They asked not to move the furniture too many places. I don't like to participate in hate, but I will tell you what happened to me. The fireplace is a little tricky, but the flue is in the front. So they have this right here, and you can read it, and it says pull it down 3 inches and then release. What it means is when you pull this down, there's a bigger hole on top. You want to pull it down, get it through that hole, and get it all the way up. That it's spring loaded on the flue, so it flips open. To close it, you have to pull it all the way back down. You hear it snap? That locks it, but it catches up here in the front. So since it's in the front, some of the smoke will get out. We open up the windows, but it won't fill up your room. That does mess it up a little bit. The heater, they have one on this side, or AC. You get 2 twin mattresses. We pushed them together, make a big old huge California king. They have another one over here. All you have to do is cut it on, but this has to say like 78. The other one says 78. If you're on 72, that has to say 72 for them to work properly. I don't know if this one was malfunctioning, but it would scream every 4 hours. Not 4 hours, every 40 minutes. Great view, tons of windows, but because of that, a lot of the heat escapes. But they do have big curtains. You do get a dresser. You do get an exhaust fan for the kitchen. You get a sink, microwave, stovetop. You get a fridge, no ice trays, so you do need to bring ice. But that's only if you're going to be making drinks and stuff. They do have a $100 deposit for cleaning fees. So if you don't clean up, they ask you to sweep up and all that. The fireplace is pretty clean when you come. You get a fire extinguisher. You have your bathroom. You have a shower. You get a toilet, a sink. Trash can does come with trash liners. They do have trash bags for the kitchen one too. 2 pieces of toilet paper. There's no utensils in here, so you want to bring that also. And there's no plates, so bring your plates and utensils. This opens up in the backyard with people camping. And then this is what the front looks like. So you do get a huge yard, ready for soccer, playing any kind of ball or badminton, whatever you like. You get a fire pit. You get a picnic table. We're in a burn ban in February of 2023, so couldn't use the fire, but you can on the indoors. There's a gas station nearby to get your papers and plates, your charcoal, and your fire logs. One of their screen shelters area. This is number 25. They do give you a pit. On screen shelters, you do not get a lock, but you can bring one and lock it. You do get AC outlets. Not AC, but what is AC, but you get electric outlets, so you get a light, you get a breaker. There's a couple of outlets. Closed shutters. I'd bring blankets or throw blankets or towels to cover up the windows. Get a fire extinguisher. And most of them are near shower and bathrooms, which would be right over there. So this is your other option if you want to do a little less roughing it than just a tent. All right, here it is, the creme de la creme, the Snap itself, the Garner State Park dance area. It's also the gift. The river's right down there. You have this whole wall, and on the weekends from Memorial Day, Labor Day, which is basically June, July, and August, you have dancing. People put their chairs out around this wall, and in the middle they have a whole bunch of music playing. Everybody learns to dance. It's where I learned to dance through country music when back in the 90s. They normally have an ice cream shop in here, a candy store, and a gift shop. Over there is the Garner State Grill. It's an A-stream trailer that serves food. Then you have the putt-putt over there, but it's only in normal season. So if you're in off season, bring your own putter and some golf balls. So a better look at the dance floor. Had to do the off season, so I didn't have anybody trying to tell me they didn't want to be in the video or didn't sign a waiver. Let's go to the edge and do the lookout. So from the dance hall, you take these steps, goes to that path. which leads down to another path through the trees. Goes all the way down to a lookout spot on the river. Beautiful. All right, welcome to the gift shop. Open 8 to 5 in the off season. Sell clothes, Frio River. Yeah, bracelets, gemstones, t-shirts, sandals, fireman hats, other little toys, the squishy balls. I got your dolls and animals, big fans. More toys, stuffed animals, sandals and swim shoes, koozies and purses, Garner holster mugs, sunblock and sunscreen. There is quiet time around this place around 10 p.m. unless the dance is going on until probably midnight or 1 in the morning. Other than that, I wanted to bring a speaker up here and do the dance hall. We can't do that unless it's before 10 o'clock. It's quiet time. From the gift shop in the dance area, you do have an ice cream parlor that'll have other snacks and stuff. Hard to tell. Being the off season, that's what they have. Next and behind the dance hall area and the gift shop is the Garner Grill. A few seatings over there. You can come get your food here. Just don't have a sign of what they have right now, but let's find out. All right, so this is the Garner Grill. You order on this side. This is what they sell. Cheeseburger, chili cheeseburger, Maverick burger, so grilled chicken and burger place, and hot dogs and fried pickles. All right, and your putt-putt course. This was here when I was a kid. Doesn't look like it's changed much. So you're not going to have the tropical magic putt-putt course, what they call it, magic carpet, where there's windmills and all kind of stuff. Most of them are just little turns, a few humps and bumps, straight on. Let's go see the prices and times. So more, little bridge archway over there. So next to the putt-putt is Stinking Sweet Candy Shop. That's if it's open. And it's not in the off season.
It's locked.
Kind of see inside. Sorry, this is a bad part from the off season, but it beats having to sign waivers for people that don't want to be in the video. Okay, this is the map. So you have the park entrance. You come and you check in. If you're at nighttime, they close at 4:30. You can fill out a slip and then you come back at 8 in the morning and you can check in. Then you come down here, you go to right at the dead end. That comes down to where the visitor center was, where some of the sheltered screen areas are. They also have the playground. Right there, they're building another section over here. Then you come down, and Oakmont is where we are, which is the cabins down here at the bottom. That leads to, this is all Old Baldy. So these are all the trails you can walk on up Old Baldy. And then you come down, and that's where the dam is, plus the paddle boats, plus the ropes and swing and all that. You can actually go to the old area from up here, and you can actually tube the whole entire thing. And on the right side of the park, in between the headquarters, the check-in area, and Oakmont, which is the dam and the river, they have the visitor center. It's also has a little chill area. There's a playground out there. Let's go inside. Okay, it is 48 degrees, so we have the coin machine. It's 50 cents. You put 1 penny in, it will make you a souvenir penny for Garner. They have the vortex, where you can drop quarters in. They're all donated to the park to make it better. They have a lending a book program of VHS. You take it, you don't bring it back, you pass it on to someone else. Spontaneous good deeds. Over here, you put your hand in, feel it, try to guess what it is, from fossils to turtle shells to you name it, deer horns, and then try to guess if you dare. They also have fossils. Some of them have like a spine or a fish, maybe a seashell that used to sit on a rock long enough. They have the snakes. They have the bobcats. They sell snakes and little birds. Bottles, crafts. They have park ranger shirts because they have a park ranger program here, a junior park ranger. You get that little book. You do a certain amount of things in there and they give you a badge. You don't get the shirt, you have to buy one, but that makes it more realistic. Over here, Miss Susan's amazing and she does a show with the squirrel about feeding the squirrels named Cracker Jack. It is a very good show. She's amazing. They have firefly shirts. They light up at night. In the summertime, you can catch fireflies by the river. In the back of this place, they will be having a secret garden, which will be amazing once they get that done. And then keychains and stuff to buy. Moving on. This is the playground, right side of Old Baldy, near the visitor center, right side of the park. A scenic lookout point. There's the river. It is gorgeous out here. And the troublemakers. All right, this is where you have the paddle boats, kayaks, stand-up paddle boards, four-seater paddle boats. It's right by the dam. This is the rules. They have the rentals. It's basically this kayak, pedal boat, locker, and a life jacket. Right now we're in a Groundhog Day weekend, 2023. So in 2023, Groundhog Day weekend, they don't have everything open. It's just the paddle boards. But the prime season is from Memorial Day to Labor Day. So that's like the end of May 26th, I think, to September 4th, I think, for Labor Day. So you can come out here during that time. You can rent anything. The river will be loaded with people swinging off of ropes, paddleboarding, kayaking, fishing, you name it. All right, for paddle boards, you just paddle forward or paddle backwards. The handle in the middle goes right and left. So there are restrooms along the river. Trash cans off to the side, big ones. That's where you want to dump your stuff, because if you leave your food out, raccoons and other animals will get into it. So the river again has ropes. So if you're a family man or woman with kids, they're gonna love doing these ropes. Look how tall that one is. That's probably 30 feet. There's another one way off over there, and these are the ropes I remember right in front of the dam that you can come and swing into the water. And we'll try to show it again. Right now we're about 4 or 5 feet deep, but how crystal clear that is. You will love the water when you get out here. So it's hard to see because it's a foggy day, Groundhog Day weekend 2023. But it's about 12 feet over there, about 6, 7 feet here, but it's still clear to the bottom. It looks like it's only 2 or 3 feet because how clear it is.
In the sky?
Next to the basketball court, huge fields next to Old Baldy, Oakmont area. Play soccer, dodgeball, whatever. So there's also a basketball court in here in Garner. One tall one for the adults, one short one for the kids. So some rocky chill areas, play some music, hang out. Great spot. And you got Old Baldy. Takes a while to hike up those trails. They have quite a few trails now. So here at Garner State Park, there are plenty of photo opportunities because there's a beautiful crystal clear river, probably the best in Texas. See to the bottom. When I was a kid 25 years ago, it was pretty much about 12 feet deep in a lot of spots. Now it's about 2 to 6 feet in certain areas. This is after the dam. There's the old infamous Old Baldy. They also have tons of trees that are hollowed out on the inside and the other side so that you can take great picture opportunities. Back there were some clay rocks that fell off. Huge boulders, a ginormous tree. This video doesn't do it justice, but that tree is probably about 10 feet wide. Yeah, love Garner State Park. This is the side of the dam. That's my kids out there. All right, so if you did forget stuff, there's your firewood off to the side, your ice. This is the general store. It's at the intersection directly across or down the street from the Garner State Park entrance. You won't need to go inside, don't need to see it all, but they do also have pizza in there and hot wings. They also have a s'more station, so that if you need to make s'mores with the kids, like those little poke and pries that you can stick onto so you don't have to use the clothesline. They also have your normal sodas and drinks and chips and all that kind of stuff, your utensils and plates. At Garner State Park, they have 137 campsites that have electric hookups to them. They have 7 that have both electric and water hookups to them. They have 84 campsites with just water. And then they do have a group camp, which is one big hall. It's on the website. You can get pictures of it. And they also have what I'm going to try to rent for my daughters in the summer, which is a group sheltered area camping. And they have a huge hall in the middle that has industrial, commercial grade refrigerators and sinks and cooking stations, ovens and stovetops. Barbecue grills outside, your own access to the river, 5 different shelters that are screened in that house like 4 to 5 different bunk beds. So that seems like 8 to 12 people if you're bringing a whole bunch of kids. But for me, it's always just gonna be one family per shelter kind of thing. They also have your own shower and bathroom on that site. It's a little more expensive, but if you're coming with a big old group of people, bring the whole family, church group, school trip, you name it, that's a great place to be. All right, let's give you the prices later.